today actually really celebrating connections, because that's really what we're all about, is making connections, which makes a difference and makes the world a better place to be in, right?
Yes.
We were alerted of a situation that you shared with us, and tell us what the situation was.
Well, the situation for us here at the VFW Post 1534 in Desert Hot Springs was that we needed AC ASAP. This would be going into the third year I was here during the summer, where the temperature in the kitchen would get up to about 110 degrees, and it was a health concern for not only the servers as well as myself, but as well as the food that's inside our kitchen. So therefore, I reached out to the Greater Coachella Valley Chamber of Commerce to see if there's any way they can help us out to find a solution to our problem, as well as trying to facilitate more cooling within our whole entire clubhouse here.
And the cool thing is, so as you're saying this, I'm immediately getting the chills, because we know it happened. So, wonderful social media kind of stepped in, and our amazing group of advocates for business throughout the Coachella Valley stepped in and shared the concerns, right? And now, who are you?
My name is Rick. I'm the president and general manager for Preferred Air Conditioning and Plumbing.
And what did you think when you first found out what was going on?
It was kind of strange, because we've had we were right in the middle of some pretty big personal storms in our life, and but it was something that we immediately wanted to take action on. We didn't know exactly what that was going to look like, but we live in a society that says, the more I hold on to, or the more I can gain, the happier I'll be. And what's interesting is being in the middle of the storms that we've been in, and then this opportunity hits, and you're thinking, this is when it really counts, is when you really can't do it, or it's really difficult to do something like this, and that's when it really meant more to us, is like, yeah, we have a lot of this going on, but this is when it matters.
So it was really important for you to pay it forward.
Yeah, right away.
And know that you were in turmoil, and let's help.
It wasn't even a lengthy discussion of anything. We just needed to know what the need was and make it happen.
And you guys are a young, flourishing family. So
Yes.
for you to really kind of step out, as well as being, one of the largest air conditioning, and what else do you do?
And plumbing.
And plumbing
yes.
and heating, because he saved us. we had an issue, yeah. But you guys kind of stepped up, and you had, knowing that you were giving back to the veterans, was that something that really kind of, touched a nerve with you?
Well, when I think about what they've done for us, and the daily sacrifices, not only do the veterans take on, but their families, that have to, go without a dad while they're gone, or a mom. I can't help but think this is so minimal compared to you risking your life on a daily basis, and they've lost lives. And so when you think about that, there's no comparison. It's just like, hey, let's just do this, because this is something I can do. I'm not capable of doing what they did, I don't have that strength. So this is something we can do, and it really, there was no brain, to even think about, like, what am I going to do? It's just like, let's help them.
It's a no-brainer.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I was thinking about the post that I've been following Jeff now on Facebook, and come to realize that, yeah, they fought a war, they were in wars, but their war is never over.
Yeah.
Their war is never over, and we'll never know what that feels like. Thank you, Jesus, right? But it's just it's an amazing concept when I'm looking at and thinking about what they have to deal with every single day of their life.
And walking into this post, I've known Jeff for years, and walking into this post only just a year ago to see the dilapidated, how it was, and what you guys have done already, and how you guys stepped in to continue enhancing what you guys have already done, is really commendable. So we thank you. And part of the wonderful things that we have here in the Greater Coachella Valley Chamber is we do have wonderful awards that we love to present. And I have Austin Beneteau, who would love to make an announcement.
So I'm Austin Beneteau. I know you guys very closely, great friends. And so I'm a board of directors for Greater Coachella Valley Chamber, and on behalf of the Indio Chamber of Commerce, we're going to present you guys with the Indio Business of the Year for the Indio State City.
Oh,
Thank
wow.
you so much for everything
Very
you guys
cool.
do.
Thank you.
Yeah, and that's coming up. When's that coming up?
That is coming up in October 26th.
Very good. I totally wasn't going to know that. We have all the state of the cities coming up.
So
like
this is
right.
the,
Yes.
you
the
guys.
announcement, but it'll be presented to you at the Indio
So
State
that
you are
makes me
the
cry.
well. I'm going to start crying, but the fact that you guys give back, the fact that you employ so many employees throughout our valley, and you're changing lives that you may not even realize you're changing. So thank you.
It's our pleasure.
That's why,
Do you wanna-
that's why we went into business, it was to give back. You know, it's not about Rick and I, it's about that community. It's about the employees, you know, and what can we do to fill a need, because we're in a society that wants to take, and that's not our hearts. It's
That's
to-
the most people really
Yeah.
want to
That's-
give, and
yeah.
the fact that you found that opportunity is awesome. Did you want to
Yeah.
add anything?
The key word to what this great family is called selfless service. It's what us veterans do on a daily basis. It's something that, you know, businesses like this, because we've had two other businesses, which I won't say no names, that we reached out to that are huge in this valley, that have been here for 40 plus years, that didn't step up to the plate. And this mom and dad business, you know, which is a small business to me on their scale, to them it might be big, but I'm also in the air conditioning field, so I understand. And for them to step up and move forward to do something like this is tremendous. And people should look at their service, because this actually shows great customer service. It shows camaraderie. It shows a lot of different factors that help out within the Coachella Valley and beyond, which they should start calling this actual business and saying, hey, you know what, I like what you did for the veterans. You showed true support. You know, there might be some other air conditioning business that do that, but this is actually more personal and more upfront than just, you know, writing something off real quick. Here you go, have a good day. This is more personal, so that's a greater thing to have.
And it's wonderful because it creates a ripple effect.
Yeah.
So because you give back, others may go, hey, I want to do the same thing. And so
Okay.
others in need get what they need.
Yeah,
because,
that's exactly what's taking
yeah,
place.
which is really awesome. So
Good.
again, thank you so much. Is there anything you wanted to say to our wonderful viewers right now?
Well, really, it's we have to thank our customers, because if it wasn't for them, we couldn't do what we do. You know, so our customers are our family, whether we know you personally or we don't. I mean, we take care of everyone the same, and so really, it's the preferred family, inside and out, that really made it happen.
Thank you. Anything you want to?
Yeah, she closed it out good. I'll
And how many employees do you guys have?
At this current time, we have 16.
16. And then you also have contractors as well, or those are all, they're all employees?
Yeah, we
They're all-
actually want to give a shout out to All Valley,
Yeah.
right? All Valley Crane Service, which is also a friend of ours and a subcontractor that we use. And so we really appreciate the fact that they stepped up without hesitation. Again, that's the beauty of this is, you know, Austin putting the post out there, and then us seeing it, and then us having this conversation and being in the middle of the storm and just saying, this is just right. It is the right time. Because typically people would look at that and go, this is just bad timing, Jeff, you know, sorry, but you know, it was never bad timing for them to do what they did. And so it just flowed so nice, you know. And then our team at Preferred, they were excited to jump on board, and then all the great feedback on social media. It was just, it had an amazing ripple effect. And that's
We're changing the world.
yeah. And then, I'm sorry.
There's one more piece I'll add
Yeah.
to this. If it wasn't for these two, we're the last post in the Coachella Valley. The last.
Very last.
Okay, there is no other VFW that has a bar, a canteen to be able to do what they do. So this right here, again, another business stepped up to keep our doors open. And that's the real key there.
And how
is-
many veterans would you say estimate that we have throughout the valley here?
Oh, you really want to know my statistics?
Yeah, I really do. I mean, because I think it's a lot larger number than people
You have
actually know.
58,000 veterans off season in the Coachella Valley. During
58,000.
season, we go up to 87,000 because that's your snowbirds. I also handle the logistics for the Coachella Valley for veterans, and it's huge. We have a huge number of veterans in the Coachella Valley. A lot of them won't say nothing, but once you start showing that there's a lot of rapport, a lot of great communication, camaraderie, cohesion, bringing them back to the military style, how it was being active duty, that's the key that brings them back. And it's actually starting to have a huge ripple effect, because I've been chosen now to start the Veterans Coalition of Coachella Valley, which is going to probably bring a vet center here within the next 3 years.
And now one more thing, just because I know how important this is, as you're saying this, do you need volunteers?
Oh yes, please go on our VFW actual Facebook page, and you can actually apply for volunteering here. I actually have 62 applications that we have to go through. We need volunteers for line cooks, dishwashers, bar, cocktail waitresses, servers, and bartenders.
And what ages of volunteers are you?
You have to be, to serve alcohol, you have to be 21 or over with the food handler's card. Also with the kitchen, you have to be 16 years old with a food handler's card to be inside the kitchen area as a dishwasher. Out here on the floor as a server, we recommend you to be 21 and over as
So
well.
maybe even interns that are actually looking about getting involved would also fit.
Yes, we actually had 8 interns actually turn around and actually fill out applications on our VFW page. So it's VFW Post 1534 on Facebook. It's huge. It's actually starting to grow a lot. So.
And I'll try to add in those links on my video so that they know how to get to you, as well as your company
thank you.
as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you guys.
I would like to say one more thing,
Yes,
if you don't
please,
mind, because
no.
my good friend AC at AC Pro, he's the owner of AC Pro. His name is Dion Quinn, and he knows that we would have paid firsthand, regardless. This place was getting what they needed for sure, and my friend Dion knows that I would have paid for it, but he 100% donated the AC equipment for us to install. And
That's
so
awesome.
we thank you for that, Dion, and we love your heart, man, and that's one of the reasons why we choose to do business with you.
Now you guys know why I love my job. This is so awesome. So I would say take it with you, pay it forward.
Yes.
Make sure that you know you can make a difference, even though you think you can't. You do have a very strong voice. Start today. Bye.